kaffe ändå, lite sen.
Säg så.
Så har den någonstans.
In last week's episode, we spent our last night at anchor before entering the Göta Canal. That will take us across the Swedish mainland, from the east coast to the west coast. My sister Emma and her boyfriend Arvid joined us on board, and together we explored the town of Söderköping.
We got these wooden planks from a nice guy on a motorboat over here. It's quite nice to have them because then you can even out the strain on the fenders.
Today we have 13 locks, so it will be a full day. So it's great that we now have assistance from Emma and Arvid. Arvid's gonna help us with this line. So when I have taken this ashore and put it around the rings, or the ring, he will tighten the line, and Emma will take care of Vera so that she's happy. And Johan will steer the boat and winch the bow line. So I think we have a good setup for today, and so 13 locks and then a bunch of bridges that they are gonna open. They are run like automatically from the same spot, so when they see us coming close to a bridge they will open. But there are some, I think there are 2 bridges that will open every half and every full hour. And yeah, I think that's it. So we're heading to a place or a city called Norsholm, and we'll take like 6 hours with all the locks. So yeah, exciting. Our second day going on the canal.
The lock in Söderköping is a very popular tourist attraction. And despite being quite early in the morning, we got some spectators.
So we've been waiting now for a couple of minutes for the bridge, and now it seems like it's opening.
Lock number 2 for today, and lock number 4 on the canal. Arvid was good with taking the aft line.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm learning.
Now we have 5 locks after each other directly after this one.
But the plank works great. You can see how it holds the fenders together, the ones that are lower. And we put the fenders in different heights, just because when we're starting now, when we're going up, we need the fenders high up because the wall is really high. But then as we're now coming up, we will be almost flush with land here. You can see how close it is. So then it's good to have some fenders a bit lower, so we have protection when we are up, when we are ready. See now how much, it's quite a lot of pressure on them.
We're pretty lucky. We're going through all these locks with the Danish boat, and he has a port tie and we have a starboard tie. So that makes everything a lot easier for us.
What is the best about having this job?
Well, the best is absolutely the guests here. They're always really nice, so it's always a pleasure to talk to them and just being here.
And what is most important in your job, the things you're doing?
Well, most important is of course the safety, but also being social, I guess, taking responsibility.
How many years have you been doing this?
This is my second year here.
Okay. And it's for the summer, during the summer you're doing it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? But there are like these hosts all year around? Because you can go through the canal all year round, right?
No, you can't.
Okay.
In the winter they empty the canal and do renovations.
I've already lost count of which lock we're in now for today. I think it's number 5, number 4. But I'm not sure.
This lock is like a double lock, so it's 3 chambers. And I think we have 2 of these, so now we're gonna go in the middle, and then we will go up again, I guess, another round, and then we have another set of 3 chambers.
So now we have one more lock, I think, before the first lake. And I guess we're going to have some lunch there. It's pretty late.
Wow, we're really into going through locks now. It's really fun. And it's so good that we have Emma and Arvid who helps us.
The landscape is beautiful here in Östgyllen, as this province is called. My dad's from here, and it's him you hear singing an old song about the region we're traveling through.
Emma, what do you think about being a nanny?
I'm a bit tired. It's fun.
But it goes really well.
Yeah.
You're a super good nanny.
Yes.
Auntie?
Vera is amazing.
Auntie Emma.
Not so dramatic, this one.
This was an easy one. 30 centimeter eller vad sa du?
20.
20.
Var det så bra det?
Yeah, you can smell that we're on the countryside and that there are cows around, if you know what I mean. We are driving on Östgyllen now, the lake. It's just 2.5 nautical miles long. So soon we will be in another lock. And we have 2 or 3 before we reach Northolmen. And what time do we have? Let's see. It's 2 o'clock right now. And did we leave Söderköping at 10?
Yeah, around 10.
Yeah, around 10. So.
And the system is open until 6, right?
Yeah. One more lock, and was it 2 bridges?
Each lock on the canal takes in average 10 minutes when you're locking up, and 7 minutes when you're going down.
A typical lock on the Göta Canal holds 750 cubic meters of water. The water used in the lock system is naturally provided by the lakes higher up, so no water is pumped up.
That was the last lock for today in Totem, and now we are closing in on Soleil.
It always looks so much closer than it is in reality.
After 12 locks and 7 bridges, it felt good to pull into the guest harbor and call it a day.
Good job today.
Yes.
We didn't hit anything. Everything went very smooth, I think.
Yeah.
So that's we need a drink now.
First full day on the Göta kanal. Grymt jobbat idag.
Ja, bra jobbat.
Bra bronze sailing crew. Skål Velis! Skål! Ready for another day?
Yes.
On the canal?
The sun is shining.
Yeah!
Perfect day.
We're about to leave Norsholm. It's taking on some diesel. Then we have 2 bridges and 1 lock, I think, and then we're out in the lake of Roxen.
In this family we like Birkenstock. In this one you don't have to go on land or anything, you just hold in these lines that they have attached from the top in the rings.
So in this lock there's hardly any water difference, and I think it's mostly to prevent current going into the canal behind us from the lake.
Out on the Lake Oxen, we got 20 knots of wind straight on the nose, so we bashed our way across the lake by motor.
What are we cooking?
Fried rice, some leftovers,
With the eggs,
yeah,
some
some
vegetables,
paprika, yeah.
and then we have still this
Enchiladas.
And the salad. We're about to arrive to today's destination, which is Bernt. We're gonna more below the big lock ladder. In this little guest harbor you have a buoy in the aft. So we have prepared the hook for that with a line attached and a bow line. So I will hook onto the ring on the buoy, and then yeah, you take the line and then you go in with the bow to the quay where you're more with bow lines. So that will be Arvid's task, and I will be here with this one. So today has been a short trip, just going through this lake Roxen. And tomorrow Arvid and Emma are going home, and my mom is coming instead. So she will be join us for a few days.
It was pretty shallow in this guest harbor, so we had to plow our way into the dock. On the other side of the locks, there was a nice little beach and a park for Vera to stretch her legs.
Wow!
What do you think about the fenders?
I love them. Really good. If you have a steel bolt and you're not worried about the paint and the hull.
This is the Carl Johan lock staircase. And this is probably the most popular tourist attraction on the whole canal. The staircase locks consists of 7 locks, lifting you a total of 18.9 meters. Several locks can be used at the same time, in the same direction. But there has to be a chamber free of boats in between, since the chambers are filled from the one directly above.
Are we ready?
We're ready, but the weather started to rain.
Now it was our turn to go up. Being here a little after high season meant there weren't as many boats around, and we got the lock all to ourselves.
So now we're in the second lock, and after this one we have 5 to go.
Since the rain was hanging in the air, there weren't as many spectators as usual. In sunny weather it can be packed with people who are following the boats as they are being lifted or lowered in the staircase.
So the last lock for today. Lock number 7. Good job.
You too.
After exiting the last lock, we came out in the guest harbor basin, when we found a slip for the night.
That went really great and fast. We were just, I think it took just under an hour to go through all the 7 locks for us. And no major mistakes. I made one mistake. I was a bit slow with one of the lines in one of the locks.
So we have traveled 19 meters up on this, it's not a lake, it's like a
harbor,
pool.
marina.
Yeah, the guest harbor here, they made a big pool. And then tomorrow we have 2 locks right up here, and then a bridge, and I think a set of 4 locks in total or so. So we're continuing going up. So I think we have traveled in total from sea level around maybe around 40 meters now, or 40-50. The total we're going up is, the highest point will be 91.8 meters, and that is after the Lake Vättern. So we still have quite a way to go.
As always, thank you so much for watching. Please consider becoming a patron if you appreciate our videos and want them to keep coming. See you next Friday, and until then, have a great week.